I know you never dreamed about becoming a waiter. You dream about becoming a movie star, rock star, supermodel. But I'm here to tell you not to put yourself down. Being a waiter is a great way to make a living. And I'm determined to help you guys achieve the good life faster and easier than you might think it's possible right now. Which reminds me, feel free to subscribe and like the video because your dreams are about to come true. Hey guys, Ned here from Waitress Academy, helping you make a lot of money and have a great life working in the restaurant business. Today we're talking about being a new waiter. Just starting, you probably have a lot of fears, you probably think you're not going to make it. Maybe you already did a couple of days and you're freaking out because it's a madhouse, everybody's running around, everybody's screaming at you, and you have no idea what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. But calm down, it's gonna be okay, you're gonna make it, you're gonna make it great. You have to learn a couple of things. Every job is the same way, guys. It doesn't matter if it's a restaurant, it's a doctor, it's a lawyer, whatever you work. The first couple of weeks, couple of months are always the hardest. They're gonna bust your ass off, that's for sure. You're not gonna make so much money. You're gonna have to prove yourself. They're gonna challenge you, and you have to just go through the motion. You have to keep it strong, and you're gonna make it. And it's gonna get easier and easier with every other day because you're gonna learn. That's the most important thing in your first days. You have to learn really fast. You have to show those people that you are catching up really quickly, and you can do more and more with every, not day, but with every hour. It's hard because it's a new thing for you, you've never done it, and you have to learn from the bottom. For example, can you carry a tray? If you cannot carry a tray, and you cannot serve drinks or food or anything, you have to learn right away. Take a tray, put a couple of glasses, put the bottle of Coca-Cola, run around the station, run around the restaurant before the opening shift. Make sure that you at least can carry something to the table. Then, at the end of the evening, take a tray with you home and keep practicing, because that's one of the basic skills that you have to know, you have to be able to perform in order to do your job. Practice, and on the very second day, you go back to work. Imagine you take the tray, you put the glasses on, and you carry it out to the table. Your colleague is going to be amazed. I mean, usually it takes a week or two to be able to, any little bit at least, carry a tray. And if you make it in 2 days, you'll be a freaking Superman. Now, most of the time, I suggest that you learn by observations. Look what they're doing and do the same thing. For example, if they send you to set up a table, go to a setup table, see what everything is done, and just do it the same way. If they tell you to make a coffee, hey, you just see how they do it during the day, bam bam, you do it the same way. If it's not something very complicated, I suggest you observe and you do it. Asking many questions, it's gonna be really complicated, and it's gonna be annoying for the killers, because when we are busy and we're trying to set up the restaurant and we're trying to do things the right way, we don't have much time to explain. So if you really have to ask, of course, find somebody that's nice to you, or somebody that's in your position and has been there for a while and he knows it and he can show it. Ask him. If he shows you everything like it should be, it's good, make it with it. But if you can just learn by observations, that's the best way to do it. For example, how bread is served, how water is served, how coffee is made, how do we prepare the tables, how do we prepare the side stations, Everything that's a really part of your job as a new kelner, new waiter, you can learn it by watching the other people how they do it. And then of course comes the more complicated stuff that you will have to ask somebody to show you, maybe not even once or twice or 3 times, but if you ask for every single thing, how do I do this, how do I do that, then it's gonna be a really unpleasant situation. Second thing, stay calm. No matter how much stress, no matter how much running, stay calm, don't lose your poise. At the same time, don't walk around the restaurant like you have no care in the world and everybody is running and rushing. There is nothing more annoying than that. If everybody else is running, it's under stress, you run as much as you can and you help as much as you can. Period. Third, guys, it's very important. Actually, they are very important, all of them, but this is very important because you will be put in a situation and it's going to be every day and it's going to be multi times a day that your kelner, your waiter tells you to do something, then your manager sees you and 2 seconds later tells you to do something, and then the chef is screaming in the kitchen and he wants you to come right away and run the food because it's ready and it's getting cold. You have to learn to prioritize your tasks, okay? Unfortunately, but it's true, the food is always first. We cannot leave the food in the kitchen. If it's ready, we have to take it out. So the chef is priority. Run the food. For me, the second priority is your head server. If I tell you to do something, I want you to do it, no matter what. Maybe a little bit later because you have to run some food, but you have to do it. And when I say do it, I forget about it. I know that I already told you, and I know that you're gonna do it. But your manager tells you you have to do this now, and you skip my task and you go and do manager tasks. I'm with the guests over there and I'm working with the guests and I'm expecting that you've done this for something that the guest asked me for. I don't pay no more attention to this. I move to the next guest. 5 minutes later I come to this guest and I find out that you haven't done it. That's a problem. We're gonna have a big problem. So when a manager tells you something, keep in mind that the manager doesn't know the guest needs as good as I know it. So tell him right away, I have to do something for my head kelner, and then if I have chance, I will do it for you too. But do the head server task first, and then if you have a chance, if you have a time, you can help the managers too. The thing is, by the time you come back to help him, he will be fine. He have to find somebody else to do the job, and it's effective. You don't have to worry about it. Chef first, head server second, and then managers. That's a prioritizing. Fifth most important thing to know as a beginner in a restaurant: do not disillusion yourself. There will be many problems in the next couple of weeks. You have hard time swallowing all the screaming, all the yelling, all the bitching and things like that. You're gonna have hard times with the head kelners, with the commis. You have hard time with the managers. It's gonna be a lot of problems, but you have to know that you go through those problems everywhere you go. It doesn't matter, it's a restaurant, whatever it is. And you have to put up with the shit when you're new, and you have to learn, and you know that this is your job and you have to do it. Just keep doing it the best you can, and the thing's gonna go down and it's gonna be much easier going further. I would say that the biggest challenge is the clash of characters. If you're the new guy in a setup team, you will clash with the other guys. There is no chance that everything goes nice and smoothly and you're accepted in the team and everybody is just drinks and roses, nothing like that happens. I mean, sometimes, maybe, hopefully, but in the real world, I don't think so. You will clash with other guys because you're a character and they have a character and they're established and you have to establish yourself. So be a little bit wiser, a little bit low-key. Let some stuff go out first. Let them vent off if you have made a mistake because you're new, you don't know it and things like that. But anyway, don't think that, oh, this is terrible, those guys are idiots and things like that. Nothing. It's not like that. It's not like that. It's just the normal life situation. It happens. It's going to happen all the time, everywhere, with everybody. But the good thing is that the most of the time, those guys that are giving you most shit at the beginning are going to be your best friends after that. Once you settle down, when everybody knows who you are and what you are about, everything's gonna calm down, everything's gonna be much easier, much smoother, and you're gonna be a friend to those people. So let them do their stuff, you do your stuff, work hard, keep your mouth shut most of the time, unless it's something really extreme, and let the time work its magic. I guess it's enough for the first day. I'll let you sleep on this. Next episode, we're gonna discuss how to be faster, how to be more efficient, and how to jump as fast as possible to a head server position. Because that's the real money, guys. You have to be a head server and you have to work in a nice establishment to make really good money and have a beautiful life. Because you want to be a rock star, right? To be a rock star, you have to work on the rock place and you make a top money. And that's how it happens. You work hard, you learn fast, and you progress. In 1 year, if you started today, in 1 year, you have to be a head server and you have to make in $3,000-4,000 minimum dollars a month and just enjoy life, just like I do and like I did. Stay out of trouble. Wish you a nice day. I'll see you soon. Peace.